If you've ever felt like your brain just won't switch off at the end of the day, you're not alone. A lot of the people that I see at the clinic describe the same thing. They've been firing on all cylinders for hours. Decisions stacked on decisions. And when they finally sit down, the noise doesn't quiet. The body is tired, but the mind isn't. Today, I want to step back from any single label or diagnosis and talk about the system in your body that's actually doing the regulating behind the scenes. It's called the endocannabinoid system, or ECS for short. Most people have never heard of it. And once you understand what it does, a lot of things about how we feel, focus, sleep, and recover start to make more sense. Your endocannabinoid system is a network of receptors found all through the body, in the brain, in the gut, in the immune system, even in the skin. Researchers often describe it as the body's master regulator because its job is to help keep things in balance. Sleep and wake, stress and recovery, appetite, mood, the way your nervous system dials up and dials down through the day. The body makes its own compounds called endocannabinoids that interact with this system. And the endocannabinoid system is also influenced by everyday factors like sleep, movement, food, and stress. It's a system that comes up a lot in conversations I have at the clinic, with people navigating things like ADHD, chronic pain, persistent sleep issues, or long stretches of burnout. Not because it's a cure for any of those, but because understanding how your own regulation works can be a useful piece of the bigger picture. When life gets demanding for long stretches, the regulation piece can start to feel harder. Settling at night, quieting mental noise, coming back to baseline after a stressful patch. These are all things that the endocannabinoid system is involved in. Now, because we're a medicinal cannabis clinic, I want to gently address the conversation that always comes up. People associate cannabis with getting high, with recreational use, with stigma, and I understand why. But what we do here is something quite different. In a clinical setting, we're not in the business of intoxication. We're having structured, supervised conversations with people who are already exploring other options and want to talk through whether this is something to consider. Whether it's the right fit for anyone is a long discussion, and it depends entirely on their history, their goals, and what else is going on for them. So I won't tell you it's the answer for everyone, because it isn't. What I will say is that the topic deserves more nuance than it usually gets. If anyone is going to consider this kind of pathway, it should be through a regulated clinic with a doctor who knows their full picture. That's how you get consistency, how you get accountability. That's how something used clinically actually stays clinical. If you've recognised yourself anywhere in what I've described today, the feeling of always being on, the trouble winding down, the sense that your regulation isn't quite where you'd like it, the best place to start is a proper conversation with your GP or another health professional you trust. If you'd like to know a bit more about what we do at the clinic, there's information on our website, including a short eligibility quiz that can help you work out whether a consultation might be useful. No pressure, no commitment, just a starting point if you'd like one.